So we are talking about keys. Um, Keys are not an exciting part of my life. They have not been the luckiest part of my life. I'm pretty boring when it comes to keys. I don't really have a whole lot of decorations or anything like that. Anything you would buy in a store, anything that someone would buy for you because it's your hobby and they went on vacation and they thought you would like it and all that. Um, Pretty boring. Pretty boring. These are my keys. Um, this right here is where it came from, Butler Auto Sales, which is a town in Sydney, which is next to my home. The reason I don't have anything special here um, is because I just got this. There's actually more of a special story behind the keys than what's actually on the keys. Um, about like a week before my birthday, which was October 30th, uh, I come home. There must have been a break or something. I can't remember why I was home, but uh, I remember making some money that weekend and then being like, well, I gotta get 30 in gas, and then I think I made like $50. I gotta get 30 in gas, 10 to someone that like my buddy that I owed money to, and I was telling my mom and my dad. I was actually telling my mom, and I was like, yeah, so man, I worked like 5 hours and all I get is $10. And my dad's like, what? I was like, well, all right, I made $50. I gotta get 30 in gas. He's like, no, you don't, and he tosses me these keys, and I'm like, what? What's this? He's like, go look outside of your new car. And it was a brand new 2012 Ford Focus that my dad got for my birthday. He knew that I was going to be doing a lot of driving around with observation and just stuff like that. And I've had my old car for a while now. It's pretty beat up. So he just got it because he said it was a perfect deal and it was coming up for my 21st birthday and he wanted to do something special. And I mean, the car was really special, but how he presented it to me was actually the more special thing. So that's the story about these keys. I mean, this is the key right here, which, believe it or not, cost over $200 to reprogram. Just found that bill last week. And then these two keys right here are from my old car. The black one being the starting, the one that in the ignition, and this one being the trunk. The reason I keep them on there is because my car, Sasha, was a dear friend of mine. She and I went through a lot of times, and I'll always remember her. The reason I call her Sasha, I mean, it was like a Buick, so I mean, it's not like the whole like first letter of each one. It's for anyone who's really like into scrubs, they would know. But yeah. So that's pretty much that with this, and surprisingly, I haven't lost it yet. But knock on wood, right? Um, I got these keys that used to be like my room, my house, and my back door. I had these last semester for like 2 weeks, and then I lost them. And I went without a house key for a while, and I had good thing I got a copy of my room key, but I didn't get a back key, so I only had one out of the three copied. And these weren't found until last week when we were just moving around the living room. Go figure. So glad to have these back in my life. Represent Cortland. And last, where I keep my room key, my new room key, and my new house key now is in my wallet. Right here under the, inconspicuous spot behind the ID. Takes a little bit, to get them, but there, got them. This is in hopes that I never lose my wallet, so I'm always making sure that my wallet's on me. But again, knock on wood. So yeah, that's my story of my keys. Sorry, it probably wasn't as cool as everybody else's, but gotta do what you gotta do, I guess.